Hello, it's Bewitching Beautiful Bliss. It's the afternoon of March 14th. Happy Pi Day. And this is a Black woman's narrative in Utah. So I had a thought. First off, I majored in English. So I love all things literature, all things books, quotes, storytelling, all of that excites me, makes me very happy. So my very favorite classic novel, and I love books, all kinds, but in terms of classic novels, and this would be a gothic novel, is Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre. I love that story. I don't know why. Maybe the gothic part of it is appealing to me because I do like horror, books and movies. But I think it's also the interweaving of such a fascinating tale for a woman of no means, or at least she doesn't think she does. And I don't want to give any of it away in case you want to read the book, but it is my favorite novel. And I thought about this quote the other day. It's in chapter 27, and I'm going to read it because I don't have it memorized. But Mr. Rochester, who is the man who employs her, but also the man she's terribly in love with, and he loves her too, and she's sort of discovering this. And as we get to this point, she kind of knows. He says, quote, "I have a strange feeling with regard to you, as if I had a string somewhere under my left ribs, tightly and inextricably knotted to a similar string situated in the corresponding quarter of your own little frame." And he talks about if the string were to be broken, he would go to bleeding internally. It wasn't here. I don't know why that part wasn't here, but that's the part where, like, gut punch. Oh, there's so much love and passion in just a few little words. And I guess the purpose of my video today is just a little bit of discussion about how powerful words are, especially to me. So if you know anything about love languages and the 5 love languages, highly recommend you look them up. There's some really interesting things about love languages, but 2 of my love languages are gift giving and words of affirmation. For me, that's what I like and do. So I don't have a problem with hearing compliments. In fact, I look for them. I appreciate them. I'm not seeking them so much, but boy, oh boy, are they a boost for me. And for someone who's like me, who gets bored incredibly easily, just check out the hair. It looks different than the last time you saw me, and it'll probably look different the next time you see me. But for somebody who, like me, who definitely needs a lot going on or things to change frequently, I don't need that to change. I am so excited to hear the good things and to hear them often. And that was something that I missed in my marriage. And it wasn't always like that. And I guess that's why I started thinking about this quote, where they're right at the precipice of new love and the excitement of it and the butterflies and the chemicals, or if you want to call them that. But you have to wonder what happens after all of that pacifies and you get into routine and you get into the day-to-day things that happen in relationships. I don't think it's hard to keep that up. In fact, I know it's not, because my love language is gift giving. So I still do that. Even now, even decades later, it's still what I do. It's still what I know makes me feel good about taking care of someone else. So my girls, my children, I do that. Even little goofy stuff, if I'm out and about and I see something. And I have a daughter that's a huge Snoopy fan. So if I see Snoopy out and it doesn't break the bank, I'll get it and give it to her. And that's my way of showing her love. And some people, it's quality time and just having time together. I do appreciate that as well. And it's important to me. But at any rate, I'm rambling. And I kind of said that I would do that. I'm going to ramble. But I just had it on my mind and was thinking about it. Oh, one other thing. I'm not outside because it's going to rain and it's kind of cold. And it's a little weird because yesterday it was almost 70 degrees. And I think today it's 49. Weather's weird. I saw on the news that we're supposed to experience another El Nino this year, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But anyway, that's why I'm inside. But going back to the quote and going back to what I was saying before about the original feelings that you have when you start a relationship and how giddy you're feeling all the time, it grows, it changes, it morphs into something else, and it's wonderful. But I don't think you should lose those little things that you do for each other at any point in the relationship, no matter how long it lasts. So anyway, I think that's it. If you've never read Jane Eyre and you're not a reader, I got you. There are so many versions of the movie, but I will tell you the ones that are the best. Oh, shoot. What is his name? He was a 007, Timothy. If you know, put it in the comments. He plays the lead in this particular one. It was a PBS miniseries. It's very long. I don't even know where you can find it. I have it on DVD and I converted it to digital. So, oh gosh, I think it's like 12 parts. It's really long, but it is the closest to the book. I don't think they miss anything. And I think their script was straight out of the book, just lifted from the novel. So that one is wonderful. And I would, of course, piecemeal it over several days. Don't try to binge it. I mean, unless you want to. But the best one out of all of them. And then I have an affinity for the one with, and now I'm going to forget her name. Anyway, I think it came out in 98. So that should narrow it down because it's like every year they release one. And then I have a love and affinity for the one with Joan Fontaine. And who is in Citizen Kane? Wow, I'm blanking everything. He plays the lead, and Joan Fontaine plays Jane Eyre, and she's gorgeous. And that's the other thing is, in the book, she's very plain, but that sometimes they'll pick actresses that are like, you can't dull that down because they're gorgeous. But it's the shortest of them, but I think it's also the most passionate of the versions that I've seen, and it's the one that was released in the 40s. So Joan Fontaine, it would have been the 40s. I love that one too. I think it's only like an hour and 20 minutes. It's not long at all. And it's in black and white. They are doing another one with Amy Woods. And I know there's probably going to be pushback on that. But she's a great actress. I think she'll do fine. But anyway, if you don't want to read the book, lots of movies. You don't have to take my word for it. Check them out. Anything else? I can't think of anything else right now. Well, if you choose to, you can organize my thoughts later. And I hope you have a beautiful, blissful day. Next time. See you next time.